welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Attack on Samurai, and here's just gonna be doing a vid of me drawing on Photoshop, more like designing on Photoshop. So I'm just gonna design this image I did of a Japanese 80s pop singer that goes by her name is Yasuha. So wanted to make some album covers, or just like some just some album covers of her. So I actually drew her out, I drew a picture like in my sketchbook, and then after I drew it, I actually had traced it in I traced it over in Illustrator, and then I brought it over into Photoshop. So this is what it looks like, and now here it is here. So now I can just edit it how I want to and put colors in and all that jazz. So yeah. So I already have like 3 other designs. Technically the third one was supposed to be for the vid for today, but what actually happened was it took a while for not only for the image to load and everything, but it also took a while for but I also didn't realize that I wasn't recording. So so this was the third version that I did of her like album. And then I have 2 other versions that I did before. So this was the first version. Oh wait, no, this is the second version. This is the first version that I did. This one looks more, I guess, more like an 80s album, since like 80s albums all have like this geometric kind of form. Like they don't really, they're pretty simplistic. So it's kind of stuff like this that you see on some 80s covers. So I wanted to kind of like replicate that. This is more like a 90s cover, if anything. Just, I don't know, kind of like how the, not the pose, like how I made it, but I guess it's just, I don't think that's the right word for it, but basically I feel like this is more like an 80s cover than it being like or more like a 90s cover than it being like an 80s cover. This is more like 80s, and same with the last one here. So we're gonna do another one, and yeah, so I was thinking about doing like the whole process of it, drawing out the process and then doing the design, but I was just like, you know what, screw it. Sometimes my laptop, I'm actually on my old laptop right now, since this one actually has Photoshop, while my new one, the one I usually record with, doesn't have it. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna work in this one, and I'm gonna try and mix some stuff with this and see what I can do, see what kind of designs we can make. So when I made the first one, I made it red. Then the last one I made was red, with a red background. I think this time I'm gonna try something a little more. Let's go a little darker. Let's go with like purple. I think purple could actually work. Maybe like something like this, or maybe a little bit darker. By the way, before we get started though, I know I just went into that whole thing, but before we get started though, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord Bushido Gang, and please subscribe for some more content on the channel. As I'm recording, it is the last day of 2020. It is December 31st, so yeah, hopefully this vid will be up before the new year, before the end of the day. So I'm gonna try and get this up as soon as I can, even though it is pretty, it's almost 12, it's almost I almost said 12 a.m. It's almost 12 p.m. for me, so almost midday for me. But I'm gonna try and get this in before then, or I'm gonna try and get this in like as soon as I can. But I'm gonna have this background be purple, and then we're gonna try and see what we can do with this, or see what we can do with the image itself. So the reason why I chose, the reason why I wanted to do a design based off an 80s Japanese pop singer, well, honestly, it's because I actually enjoyed their music. 80s pop is actually kind of fire. Japanese 80s pop is actually pretty good. I've been listening to it since, I want to say since late October going into November. That's when I really started to get into this stuff, because Cause sometimes I'm just searching through YouTube and I'm just like looking for some music to listen to. I do have Spotify and such, but sometimes I just feel like going on YouTube sometimes. Um, but yeah, I was just like rediscovering one of the first songs I listened to, which was by Maria Takeuchi, who did this song called "Plastic Love," and that song ended up blowing up and or blew up on the internet. Well, when the song came out, it wasn't that popular for her, for the singer. But it's honestly a very good song. But after that, or after I revisited that song, I started to look for more stuff, and I was just like, "Yo, there's more. There's more of this." So after I found out about Maria, I ended up finding about other singers again, like Yasuha, for example. Junko Ohashi, who did the song Telephone Number. That song goes crazy. Ah woo 56709. Like that song is so good. And then also Junko Yagami and Tatsuro Yamashita. So I'm listening to a lot of them, like a ton. But yeah, I gotta say that 80s Japanese pop is fire. Anyways, we're gonna just focus on Yasuha actually. I actually like the purple. The purple looks really good. It actually makes her stand out a little bit more than the other ones that I've tried out before. So I think it'll be a little bit more fun to experiment with what I can do with this. Honestly, I could just make it like this if I really wanted to. I kind of like it like this, but I'm gonna add the white because that's what she was wearing in her albums. She always had like this white or she was always wearing this white suit right here. So we're still gonna make it white. But before I do that, let's change the color for her lips a little bit. Let's make it like more skin tone, or I guess like more like I think something like that looks okay. Actually, that might be a little too much. Let's see. No, I think it's fine. I think that's okay. But I remember her lips being a little bit more red, but that's fine. Alright. Now let's take on the suit that she wears. So we're going to make that white as well. Actually, go a little bit more up. I'd probably say that my favorite song from Yasuha is probably Friday Chinatown. Or Fly Day. It's like I hear like two different versions. Like I hear Friday or I hear Fly Day. I think it's Friday Chinatown. But that song goes crazy too. I think that's actually her most popular song. But I love that song so much. Like every time I look for it, I'm just like, yes, this is great. Yeah, I seriously do enjoy that song a lot. Gonna do that, and then that, and then there as well, and then in there, and right there, and out there. Show the rest of the sleeve and everything. Yeah, I like that song from her. Again, Friday Chinatown. I was looking at a lot of comments, and people were saying that she sounds just like Killua from Hunter x Hunter, and I don't know why, but I found that funny. By the way, that's not the actual voice actor. She's not the voice actor for Killua. I actually don't know who the voice actor is for Killua, but I know that that's not Yasuha. I actually don't know what her real name is, but I think that's just the pseudonym. I think that's the word. Pseudonym? Yes, the pseudonym that she goes by. Yasuha. Let's make sure that we keep that white, because there's like a little bit that's like in here that I need to make sure we clean up. Alright, there you go. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, hold up, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I think that's good enough. Alright. She also wore like some beige looking shoes, so, or I guess heels or something like that. So we're gonna make that like a little bit brighter. Not like too close to her skin tone, but I guess something like this that actually works. We'll go with that. And do that, and then on the outside we can make that red. So we're gonna do that as well. Actually, I think it was more like a not rouge. Rouge. What the hell? What is that? I think it was more like a violet red. So we're gonna have to make this a little bit. I think no, not that. Like something like that. I think that was about the color. You know what? I like it. I'm not gonna do much about that. Alright, now what are we gonna do? Also, that looks very off. Let me change that. I know you guys can't tell, but let me actually put that in there, like the white in her eye, because that purple looks very off. Okay, never mind. Let me actually like zoom in. Gotta zoom in and get this little detail. Alright, there we go. That looks better. Okay. So, now what can I do about this? What can we do about this? Well, I'm definitely gonna add some highlights to her. Just make her look a little bit more 3D. So I'm gonna add the tool, this tool, not that one, this one, the burn tool, and we're gonna actually like again, like I said, add that add a little bit of this to her clothes. Usually when I'm drawing, I always like to have like always shade to, you know, like add some more depth to my character. Also, it just looks cooler. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And then we can do like the shoulder and everything, just like with the other one I did. And I think I'll go like a little bit more up, and then there we go, over, and we can bring that down as well. And add some depth to her hand. And I can do this side as well. And we can do this as well. And there we go. We can go up a little bit too. Hopefully this vid isn't too long. I'm not trying to make it like as long as I was attempting with my with the third version of this vid. Again, this one right here. I was trying to make it that long. But I think when I made this, it probably took like about, I think, an hour or two. No, definitely more than an hour, because I was trying to talk and also work on this too. Yeah, I think this one might have taken me like 3 hours or so. But I think these other ones right here, and these two right here, I think these two took. I think this one took a little bit longer because I was trying to figure out like what to do. And then this one I think took less time. Honestly, I don't know which one I like more. What do you guys like more? Do you guys like this one more, or do you guys like this one more? I'm curious. I think this one just kind of fits because of, you know, like because you know, like how, or I guess like in terms of like her, in terms of like how it fits the 80s, you know, style. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna finish this up right here. Gonna add some shading, or add some highlights there. And also, oh, I forgot to add that part. No. That looks kind of off. Let me add that there. There you go. That looks better. Alright, now let's go back to the burn tool. Let's keep burning some shit. Excuse my language. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this side as well. Actually, I think. Oh yeah, let me get this, because I actually missed this last time. When I was doing the other version. Alright, there we go. And that looks pretty good. Let's do this in here. And nice. Alright, actually let me add a little bit of that. I don't want to make it too dark, but I think that looks good. And I'm debating on I think I'll put it down here this time. Okay. And I can just bring this right here. Bring this down right there. And there we go. And I can just bring that down. And I'm gonna zoom in just to make sure that I get the this part as well. And I was mentioning the other artists I've been listening to, or the other singers I've been listening to. They also have pretty good music too. Junko, Maria, or I already mentioned Maria, but Tatsuro Yamashita made this one song called Ride on Time. I think there was another song I listened to as well from him. Shoot, I forgot what the other one was called, but the other one I heard was also pretty good. It kind of sounded like, now I wouldn't compare him to like Michael Jackson or anything, but his style is very cool. I have to say. Also, I was looking at a couple of his albums too, and the designs for the albums look pretty slick. Alright, we're gonna do that part there, and also bring this down a little bit. Alright. But like, I think my favorite design was probably, or my favorite album cover was probably the one with him. The one with him, like on the beach, and he's just like pointing towards the camera. I think that one looks really cool. Anyways, let's see what we're gonna do with this. So, what can we do with Yasuha? What can we do with her? Alright. Oh wait, I forgot to put some highlight in here. I think we're gonna highlight the neck a little bit. I don't want to do too much of that though. And a little bit right around here too. I think. And then like a little bit right here. I think that looks okay. Could look a little bit better though. Also, let me bring this up too. And I could probably put that under here. Alright. What you do now? Let's zoom out. So like I said, a lot of album covers, or a lot of 80s album covers have like geometric shapes. So it's very, I guess you would say that it's pretty abstract, because it doesn't really like represent too much. So we can just do that. So let's see. Let's add some shapes, shall we? I'm actually gonna do this. Let's make. If you can even come up. Okay, let's make a circle. I'm also gonna change the stroke on this. We're gonna make the stroke red this time. Alright, so let's do this. And I'll put this behind her. Actually, you know what? Let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's make it bigger. Okay. And let me put that right around here, right there. I'm also gonna like scale it, make it a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go, and bring that down as well. Okay, a little bit more to cover that other feet. Okay, there we go, looks good. Alright, now we can put this behind her, and now I gotta figure out what to do. Now I gotta figure out what to do about this. Let's see. Since we're making her like the center of attention, I guess. I'm gonna try and put a square under her. Let's attempt to. So let's see. I'm gonna get a square or a rectangle. Whatever. Let's get that, and I'll put that behind her. I think I'll put that like right there. maybe that could work. I don't know if I like that too much. Actually, you know what? Let's do something like that. Let's try that. I'm just kind of messing around, like just trying to see like what could work and what doesn't work. So yeah, just trying to experiment around. I kind of like this though. I kind of like this actually. Let me bring the other one down, because I don't want it to, because a little bit of purple's like showing. So let's bring that like there, and then bring this one down. Again, I want to make it abstract, but I don't want to make it too abstract. Actually, you know what? It kind of looks like she's in a she's on a what's it called? Like one of those Japanese mats. So I guess I can kind of have it like that. So actually, let me make this longer then. Let me actually like scale this out and stretch it. So just stretch that out a little bit. Okay, there you go. And then I guess on the side I could probably just connect that. So I can just do another, I can just copy this. So let's duplicate that, and let me drag this one over, and let's see how that looks. Okay, we do that. I don't want it to take away too much from the circle, so I can just do this and then just add another copy. Oh wait, hold up. Just add another copy here. Let's duplicate that one and then just bring it over. And there we go. I don't know why, but I like that. And actually, I think with this one, I could probably scale that down too. Wait, no, not that one. Not that one. Let's get the other one. This one right here. Stretch that or scale it. I want to see if I can do that. Maybe something like that. Or you do the other one too. Actually, you know what? Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to do too much with this. I'm gonna change the circle though and move it a little bit. Try and make it like aligned. And try to make it even. It looks kind of even. I might have to move her though. Let's see. No, I like that. That's fine. Okay. Now what I could do is add like a shadow for her. So I think I'm actually gonna do that. So let's add a shadow. Or actually, let's add a layer. Let's add a or a stroke to her. So let's put a stroke on her, and then afterwards I'll add the words, or I mean the title for her. Let's see. The stroke actually does look pretty good. I might bring it down a little bit, or I might bring this. Do that. Just go for the inside. No, the inside looks a little too much. It looks like a Picasso almost. The center now doesn't look good. Now it's like a let's do the outside. I could probably go with an overlay. Nah, I don't want to go with that. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it as is. I'll put like a shadow though. Inner shadow. So let's add that. That's just too much. That's a little too much. I don't know that. I think I just put a little bit more size on that. That's a little too much. Okay, no, that's too much. I think for size it looks okay. Alright, and then for some inner glow, let's see. Let's go with the, no. Actually, let's see, precise, how that look. No, that's too much. It's too much. It's too much as well.
You know what, I'm not gonna mess with that. Let's do this as no, I'm not gonna keep that. Gradient overlay. Outer glow. Outer glow doesn't really help too much since I have a white background, so let's do the drop shadow instead. So let's see how much we can add to this, or how much that will look. Okay. Spread. Actually, let's bring the distance down. Let's just spread it. So let's add more size to it. Maybe bring the spread down a little bit, and then add some distance. Okay. I like that. I don't think I need the inner shadow then, so I think that looks good. Texture. Nah, the texture kind of ruins it. So this the. Actually, I like the contour. I like that. That can stay. Oh, I guess I have to have that. Okay, yeah, that can stay. Alright. So far, I like where this is going. Now what could I do? What can I do now? Could I add more shapes? I mean, that's really all it is, just adding more shapes. Let's see, I could do that, or... I think... How more, like, how geometric can I get?
I don't know. I think it's already good enough. Again, 80's like covers are pretty simplistic, so as long as they're direct and like deliver a message and such, or something like that. Alright, then I guess I'll just go with the font then. So let's just add the font here. And let's see if we can add it. Also, there's a pop-up coming up, but hopefully it won't stop me. Alright, so now we can put in her name, Yasuha. Alright, and here we go. So, it's my favorite part. Oh wait, I have to make sure. Okay, no, it's there. So Yasuha. I think the white actually works better. Now all I can do is just put the stroke on it. So just add the stroke. Go into images and then, well, not images layer, and then adding that stroke onto it. So there we go. Once it adds on. Okay, there we go. I think this one. Yeah, again, I'm gonna go with the one I used last time, because I actually like that. And it looks similar to what she uses, or the font that she uses in her actual albums. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try the center one. I think the center one looks more interesting. Let's try contour. Just trying to like play around with some things. Actually kind of like that. That's kind of good. Could add a gradient. See what the gradient looks like. Ooh. Actually, I could make it. Actually, I like the gradient though. Could I make it radial? Can I make it angle? Could I go reflected? Oh, the reflected looks nice. The reflected actually looks really good. Can I reverse it? Okay, that looks nice. There. Saturated. No, I'm not gonna change too much. I think that looks good. Alright. I like that. Now let me just scale it again and make it a little bit bigger. Let's just stretch it a little bit more. Okay, one more to the side and to the other. Alright, here we go. You know what? I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I think it actually looks the best I've done. It's not too crazy. It's pretty simplistic like the first one. This one's like really the easiest one. But I think I actually like how it came out. I think it looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. So yeah, this is kind of how you make like an 80s, how it is. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy the vid of me just talking about my my love for Japanese 80s pop music now, and also anything else I may have mentioned in the vid, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. I do plan on doing more drawing vids as we move into 2021, so again, be on the lookout for that. So yeah. So be safe, wash your hands, and I will see you in the next vid. So be safe. Be safe, wash your hands, happy holidays, happy new year, and peace out.